This is my Creality Ender 3 V2 Neo, and today I'll be sharing my experience after owning this 3D printer for just over a year. So let's start out with cost. I bought this printer on Black Friday of 2023 for $240. I also bought 2 rolls of Hatchbox PLA so I could start printing. It was pretty much the cheapest printer on the market just a year ago, and was considered to be one of the best beginner 3D printers. Now, just a year later, they have the next version of this printer available, the Ender 3 V3, starting under $200. The new version has a lot of features I wish mine had, but we're not here to talk about that new printer today. My main point is that the cost is getting significantly cheaper. Aside from the initial startup costs, I have had a couple other maintenance and repair costs. First part I had to replace was the build plate. This was completely due to my mistake. I had the Z offset set way too low, the bed temp way too high, and a bunch of stuff was completely wrong with that print. But in the end, I ended up tearing a little chunk out of the bed, and it wasn't leaving me with the best printing surface. A common just kind of maintenance part that you'll have to replace as you use the printer is the nozzle that just gets slowly worn out. But you can get like a 10 or 20 pack of them for like $5 to $10. The next thing that went wrong was the extruder motor. Not really sure how that stopped working. Just one day it was not extruding the filament. A couple months ago I had the belt brake that runs the hot end back and forth. That wasn't too bad of a fix, and it came with an extra belt as well. And then just a few days ago I had one of the wires break off that runs one of the cooling fans. I'm assuming it just came off because I've pulled the kind of encasing off of there to get the dust out of there a few times, and just the moving of that around broke the wire. So I fixed that one, and then the next time I ran it, the other wire broke. So I had to just resolder those, but that really was no cost to me. I'm not sure how much that would cost to replace the whole fan, but thankfully I have a soldering iron and I'm able to fix that myself. But I've had over a year of pretty hard use on this thing, and really have only had $50 or so in repairs. Of course, I'm not factoring in my filament cost. I've just ran with Hatchbox PLA. Always had good results with that, so I didn't really see the need to experiment with others, even if it was $2 to $3 cheaper. I've just had good results, and I figured I might as well stick with it. I think I've gone through about 10 spools so far. The only upgrade I've done to this is printed this little holder for the scraper that just slots into the side. I did think about doing the dual Z-axis mod. You just get another one of these screws here, and then it goes on the other side. That's supposed to give you like a more consistent print, but really haven't seen the need for it, and I didn't feel like spending $40. For those of you who don't normally watch my channel, I mainly do RC car content, so this 3D printer has really enabled me to print a bunch of parts that I normally would have to buy, and it saved me quite a bit of money doing that. While I do print a lot of stuff for my RC cars, I do also enjoy printing just random little trinkets. I do like the different vase designs as well. I think it's cool seeing what the printer can do. But yeah, it's fun doing little trinkets now and then. But definitely the main use is for the RC. This printer hasn't just saved me money. I've also made some money selling the printed things that I've designed. I haven't sold anyone else's designs. I always just design my own things just so I don't have to deal with any sort of copyright or any sort of that stuff. But my main project that I've been selling is the boat trailer that I 3D printed a while back. It's actually made me a good bit of money off eBay. I am planning to open up an Etsy store soon. I feel like that's going to be a better market and audience for selling 3D prints than eBay is. So stay tuned for a video announcing that. I also have a printables page that has some of my designs posted on there. Most of it's RC stuff. I entered a couple designs into the little competitions they do on there. So if you want to check out some of my designs, I'll link that below as well. But yeah, I've been really happy with this printer so far. It was pretty much what I wanted and the best I could get for my price range last year. There's obviously better things on the market now, but I feel happy with my purchase. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks for watching.